Hey everyone, ladies and gentlemen. Today I'm doing something a little different. I'm at a local tractor dealer, and I'm going to be reviewing one of the tractors, and it's this red one right there, the Zetor 55. Now I don't have all the stats handy with me, so I'm going to, more or less do what I can to review it just based on what I see. And maybe I can do a part 2, or post edit I can add some of the more finicky details, all of the specs and stuff like that. Now I do hope that the traffic is not going to be too loud. As you can see off to my right, there is a lot of traffic going by. It's a major highway, but I did want to go over this a little bit, and pardon me for the shaky camera. So this is the Zetor HT 55. Really nice tractor. It is a hydrostatic transmission, hence the HT. It does not have the self-leveling loader, but it does have a couple of really cool features that I want to go over with. You do see it does have the skid steer style attachment. It has a nice cab, pretty wide I would say. It's got ag tires on it. A really great feature that it does have is this under cab fuel tank there. Really minimizes back strains when you want to refuel. It's got the quick detach on the loader there. Really nice. So let's step on inside and have a look at the cab. There's probably going to be a bit of rustling going on as the seat is covered in plastic. But let's take a look at our controls here, shall we? We've got our PTO button. We've got our emission controls, throttle, ignition, and also manual and auto PTO switches. There is a cruise control at the bottom rocker switch there. Moving over to the other side. I do apologize for the crinkly plastic. Got your hazards. There's your cruise button. And load sensing, which, depending on how heavy your load is on your tractor, it'll throttle up by itself. You got your typical switches for some of the cheaper brand tractors. Those light switches are pretty generic. Moving down, you got your tilt steering lever, dual brakes, and off to this side, there's your hydrostatic pedals. Alright. The instrument panel, I don't have the keys on me here, so unfortunately I can't show you what it looks like, but you guys will get the idea. Moving up to the top here. Very simple and straightforward climate control. Nothing to it. There's your stereo. You got 1, 2, 3, and 4 heat ducts. There's also a little light there. Looks really cheap, but it's okay. Moving around to the back now. One more heat duct, a speaker, and another heat duct. So that'll be 8 heat ducts in total. And up on top we have a hatch. No sunroof on this. Alright, moving down again. Down to the pillar. You can see wiper controls here, as well as the work lights. And below that we have a lighter socket. Perfect. There is also a box of parts and manual in there. So let's move over to the other side. You can see it's got the generic handle on the door. Nothing special, but also not too bad. We got a little container to fit your odds and ends in, and a cup holder. And interesting little feature, if I can get this to zoom in, a hat or coat hook. So that's really cool. We got mirrors on both sides. Very nice touch for a 55 horse tractor. Our loader controls right here. They are a little wobbly, but nothing we haven't seen before. As you can see down there, you have your lockout, which is really nice if you got kids playing on your tractor and you don't want them to drop the bucket on you while you're working. I did notice there was a button down at the bottom, so I guess that's third function. Let's take a look at our 3-point here. We got draft control, our 3-point arm, as well as 2 remote service valves and an option for a third one. The other side, we got our 3-speed transmission, and I believe that this would be your 4-wheel drive. It's a pull type lever. If we look down below the seat, we can see a pedal right here. That would be your diff lock. And we got a screw here for your seat. And also your 3-point, the speed control for how fast it drops or raises. This is on the rear fender. It looks like there might have been options for your 3-point buttons to lift or lower, but they aren't there. So we got our windshield wash there, top link. You can see we got 2 sets of remotes and also a plug. Now I'm not even sure what kind of plug this is, if it's a European style or not, just your typical 7-prong plug. Round style though. Moving down, you got your PTO. You got your 3-point links that are extendable, really nice. The brackets on the side are also extendable, so that should make hooking up implements really easy. Drawbar looks quite beefy, I would say, for a subcompact. And axle, maybe not so beefy, especially when you look over there. I would have to say that's probably a 2-inch axle, maybe a bit more. But all in all, not a bad tractor. Lights look a little cheap, but what can you say, right? To open up the hood, we have to go on both sides of this grill guard, turn these bolts out, and then we grab this guard and pull her back. That should do for now. And then right down here on the right hand side, you can see this little ring here. We'll be pulling that, and this will lift up. Obviously I can't do it one-handed, so give me a sec. Well, it seems I can't pull that cable, so we'll have to see as much as we can in the dark here. I'm going to turn on my light here, and let's see if we can see a little more. There's your injector pump. Easy access. Oil fill, easy access. We got some weatherproof plugs. Oil filter right there. The dipstick is in behind there. Kind of a terrible spot, especially since it goes right up against the loader arm. And behind the loader arm are just a bunch of hoses, so you can't really get at it. Moving along to the other side here, we got dual hydraulic pumps. Now that's a really cool feature I like to see. Not all the tractors have that, so it's a really good feature. I know Branson does. There's your starter, alternator. But that's about all I can see from off the side here. I guess you can see that the exhaust port's out right there over the front axle. Front axle looks pretty beefy. Can't complain. So overall, I have to say the tractor is pretty good. But it is lacking in a few things. But again, it is not a premium brand, so you can't expect everything in it. So hopefully you guys found that quite entertaining, or at least informative. Again, I didn't have a spec sheet with me to let you guys know about all the specs. I'll have to do that once I edit this video. I thought the tractor was really nice, But for 55 horse, I would have hoped for a shuttle shift. And I don't know that they offer that. But thank you guys for watching the video. Leave a comment below or leave a question if you guys want to know anything about it. I'm hoping to do more of these videos, and hopefully I'll get spec sheets for all these so that I can sound a little more informed. But yeah, thank you guys again. We'll see you on the next video.